Hi, everybody. My name is Chris Sharma. Welcome to your Big Music Moment, our happy hour music show every day at 5 p.m., weekdays. We're very appreciative to have Walt Wines as our sponsor right now and having them support our artists and support our live stream and helping us get all this fantastic music out there. We'd also like to give a shout out to musicians on call who help uh, sick and health challenged people enjoy music, which is something very important these days with COVID. They take artists and they bring them into the hospital space right now electronically to give them the healing power of music. And we had a great session yesterday, speaking of the healing power of music, with Julia Cole out of Nashville. That content is archived. Check it out. But today, we're really excited to be with BIIANCO. She's a an amazing artist in a genre close to my heart, which involves electronics and spaces and spatiality and beats and grooves. So very excited to hear her play. And without too much further ado, here she is, BIIANCO.
Hey there, how's it going?
Great. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Great. Well, we'd like to. I'm great. Why don't we start out with a song first, and maybe a toast before the song with Hall Wines, and then we can talk afterwards because I can't wait to hear your music.
Sounds good.
Nice.
These are wine. This is wine that I'm actually drinking right now. Around all of my wires, around my like spaghetti sauce wires.
Great.
Well, cheers to everybody who's tuning in. I really miss hugging you. All right, I'm gonna play a song called Chlorine to start us off.
Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go down with me? Don't think of yourself, I've got all that you need. In the backseat, like you told me, in the raw summer heat. Bring your heartbeat and your killing me, and the smell of chlorine. And the smell of chlorine. And will you know that I'm what you waited for? And will you see that I'm what you need to me? And the pains of being young, and the pains of being young, and the pains of being young and in love, and the pains of being young and in love. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go down on me? I think of myself when I'm playing for keeps. Take side streets with your bare feet in the warm summer heat. Bring your heartbeat and your ketamine and the smell of chlorine. You wait, and the smell of chlorine. You wait, and will you know that I'm what you waited for? And see that I'm what you need to need, and the pains of being young, and the pains of being young, and the pains of being young and in love, and the pains of being young and in love. Out in the suburbs, haunted for lovers, and I'm what you waited for. Out in the suburbs, haunting for lovers, and I'm what you waited for. In love, in your love, in love, and you're out in the suburbs, wanting for lovers, and I'm what you waiting for. In love, and you're I'm what you waiting for. In love, and you're I'm what you waiting for. I'm what you,
Wow, that's spectacular. Nice work. Thank you for sharing with us. How great.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, that's. So, I mean, where did all this come from? Where are you from? I know we spoke earlier about why you're a musician. You gave a great answer. And so, where are you from?
So I'm originally from the East Coast. I'm from Connecticut. All my family's from outside of New York, basically. My sister still lives in New York. They all live there. I moved here to go to UCLA for music, and I stuck like a bad plague, which I guess is not a good joke these days. But yeah,
Go
I'm a
Bruins.
musician. I'm a musician because I like literally could never be anything but a musician. I, I'm. It's the only thing I've ever been really in love with. I guess that includes probably people too. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, Charles Bukowski used to, when they asked him why he was a writer, he would say, "There is nothing else I could be. That's what I am," and that seems to be true of all the artists. There's a lot of, a lot of issues that everyone has to fight through to create their art and their dreams, and it's if you're committed to that, it's a sole focus.
Yeah, it was the only thing for me.
Nice. Speaking of which, I see there's a lot of I see the keyboards, I see everything. Your production elements, those are your own. You're a writer and a producer and a mixer and everything. You create your own music.
Yeah, the mixing engineer part is a recent
Right.
quarantine necessity, but
Yeah.
yeah, I write and produce all my music, but I love collaborating with people, so I'm often in writing sessions, writing tracks
Right.
for them or collaborations for the upcoming mixtape.
Right. And so do you collaborate? So you'll program and then write a track or a beat or whatever, and then also do lyrics and melody.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. So a lot of people are one or the other. They're either top line or that. And you're the whole.
yeah, but
That's
you know what? When you're a really good electronic musician, when you're trying to make good electronic music, you have to think of synth elements or the percussion or the guitar or something as if it's the top line, right? So that's what
mhm.
makes like certain DJs or certain EDM artists so phenomenal is because they think of their synth lines as if it's a singer writing their top
Right.
lines. So I feel like nowadays, if you're in any type of electronic music, you should probably be thinking of your instrumental elements as all top lines at some point in the song.
I think that's very wise. I hadn't really thought of it that way. I know that, like a lot of horn elements used to weave in with vocals. Like Neil Diamond used to do that. So he had half top line voice, half horns, and you are using the synthesizers to accompany your voice.
Yeah.
With main melodies, not just
sometimes I use synthesizers, or sometimes I'll take my vocal track and I'll chop it up into little pieces, and that's what I'm playing. But I try to find really cool riffs and hooks that are little earworms with those, so that like people find themselves humming like, like, yeah.
Well, I'm definitely humming. I mean, one thing before we get is, I know that DIY, element was something that you felt was very important, also as inspiration, and we talked a little bit about that and empowerment.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's more apt than ever in quarantine. Just because you're by yourself doesn't mean that you can't be creative. And in fact, I have found it a little bit liberating. I've just sort of eliminated I had to eliminate all the dependencies. And when I think people, we're not looking for super highbrow stuff anymore. We're not looking for the most pristine, like Ari Alexa shot some music video. You just want to see that the thought there is resonating with people emotionally, and you can do that from an iPhone. So yeah, it's more
you
about.
Can.
Well, yeah, I mean, anyone really can. That was the whole point of the continuous shot iPhone video that we did for Chlorine, for the radiographer kit. We literally spent months planning it, and it was shot on an iPhone. So like, you didn't need an expensive crew, you didn't need expensive like gear and stuff. Like, you really just needed expensive thoughts, I guess.
Right. And how much of that in your creative process, like you were talking about thinking about the synth lines, even with all your artists, understanding technology and what you can get out of that, and then having that in mind as you're even conceiving of the art you're about to make?
It's everything. It's like, honestly, it's that's everything.
Right. Excellent. Speaking of art, I think we're seeing the camera go up to the rafters. There we go. Perfect. Live music moment. You're about to play a couple in a row, or one opus?
Yes, I'm going to do an opus. We're going to do an opus. It starts out as I really want to get in your pants. Then it goes to you're an asshole. Also, your friend who fucked my friend over is also an asshole. And then it moves to heartbreak and really deep emotional things.
Nice.
If you recognize the songs, guys, sing along at home. All right, I'm going to play some music for you then. Where's your head at? No, mine's been hiding. Out with the heart, to hell with what's biting. If you feel me, then hold me tighter. If you give me, then let's get high, high, higher. When you're in the air I breathe, it makes me want you now. If I'm caught up in the beat, it makes me want you now. How you place yourself near me makes me want you now. There's so much that goes unseen, it makes me want you now. Now.
treasures and say no mind's been hiding it out with force and it with good timing. If you feel me and hearts me shining, if you give me, then let's get high, high, high. When you're in the air I breathe, it makes me want you now. If I'm caught up in the beat, it makes me want you now. How you place yourself near me makes me want you now. There's so much that goes unseen. It makes me want you now, 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 now. Tiptoeing around these fools again. I know that you can't stand a single one of them. So if you wanna blow this joint, I'm right behind you, won't look twice. Fuck these guys, we don't need them here. That's what friends are for. I said that's what friends are for. Lighten up in your beater car. Screw your ex, he's a bitch, and so are all his friends. I wouldn't say a goddamn thing to them about who you are or where you've been, thick or thin, yeah. That's what friends are for. Said that's what friends are for. They friends are. Yeah, that's what friends are for. Wouldn't say a goddamn thing to them. I wouldn't say a goddamn thing to them. I wouldn't say a goddamn thing to them. I wouldn't say a goddamn. I wouldn't say a goddamn. Nature friends are fun. 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 Maybe I've been sideways. Maybe I've been holding, trying to keep my head in. You wanna make me move. You wanna make me hide it. I don't know the rules. I don't know the violence. I said maybe it's just our mood. Maybe it's just our mood. I said maybe it's just our, maybe it's just our, maybe it's maybe it's just our Looking for a big picture, but finding only parts. Swimming here when you roll up like a sea, flooding all the corners of my mouth. When my voice comes out, it washes over me. Upside down in the night, heart is running like a race. My voice is rising like a thunder now. There will be no stopping me. There will be no stopping me. Come on now, feed my hungry heart. Looking for a big picture, but fall in love with parts. Rivers here, flowing through my eyes. Killing on what's it for? Nowhere left to hide. Upside down in the night, heart is running like a race. My voice is rising like a thunder now. There will be no stopping me. There will be no stopping me. There will be no stopping. There will be no stopping.
Thank you.
Man, amazing. That's an
Thanks.
epic journey.
It's like 100 degrees in my house, so I'm
Oh my.
definitely on a psychedelic dream
Well,
journey
thanks,
of sorts.
thanks for persevering for us and with us. I heard from some folks on chat. Maybe you don't have to have the phone quite so close. So thank you.
Perfect.
But but it's probably not fun to hold it up there anyway. That's really beautiful. That took us through a lot of different moods and emotions. And did you end? And I suppose it's for the interpreter as well as the artist to decide. But it seems like you end strong and persevering, yet informed by the past experience.
Yeah. You evolve.
Evolve. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's very meta to see you playing your own voice too as an instrument on the pads.
I never thought of it that way, but I like
Yeah,
it. I like
it's
that thought.
it's postmodern.
Yeah.
Um, at Big Music, obviously we're here, not obviously, but we're here to support artists. And I know that you did some collaborated with us on the campaign for Crocs, and that was really cool. And thank you for doing that. Uh, I know also though that you're pretty impacted by, as all musicians are, but you especially had a pretty big summer planned.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
spring, I was gonna join my friend Verite on a international. Actually, it was an international tour, and I was so excited to get to play for everyone. But it's still gonna happen at some point.
right.
Plans change, the world has changed, but we're evolving. We're coming
But
out though. There's
yes, we are. But fans, and brands and everyone can step in to support artists like yourself. I know there's links below to donate and to go check out other Bianca's content and support her and Big Music on social. So if everyone can do that, that would be awesome. And this is kind of an aside. I was looking at some of your really cool visual content you make, and obviously there's a connection in your world between the aesthetic of the visual and the musical. I was noticing you would manipulate your eyes on a lot of photos.
oh
Is
yeah.
there a consistent theme behind that?
Um, I felt like it made me a little bit more anonymous.
Okay.
And because I mean, it's interesting to be live streaming and talking, but normally on stage I don't talk
Okay.
because it's more about like letting people experience music and interpret it how they want to. So I felt like that helped with anonymity.
Nice. I fully understand that.
Yeah.
What what else you have to play for us? I think.
Well, I released a song last week, and this song I wrote, produced, mixed all during quarantine. I actually shot a music video for it too, which comes out on Thursday for
Great.
those of you guys who are tuned in. So I was going to play that song as my last song, and cheers to everybody who has joined in. I do miss
Perfect.
hugging you. All right,
What's the name of the song?
it's called Life as We Know It Now.
Life
It's
as We
out
Know It
everywhere, so go stream it
Now. Find it.
afterwards. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go.
Live another day. Live another day. Settle down. This is a movie we have seen. And when the stillness finds us here, the sound is deafening. What's that noise as if we're standing up the door that held our dreams? We have no choice, sometimes we manage, and sometimes we just make peace to go down, down with the things we think we need. And it really doesn't matter what we used to have here, faithfully listening in this life as we know it now. In the stop as we know it now. Live another day, live another day. In the stop as we know it now. Live another day, live another day. In the stop as we laugh as we know. Laugh as we laugh as we know. As we laugh as we know. Hello, is there anybody home? We're locked up in the attic, manic, swimming in some magic. Had it with this place. All it does is show me my whole face. If that is what I wanted, then I wouldn't keep running. What's that sound? It's it for learning how to bend a knee. Stop our mouths from always sending. And listen carefully. In this office we know it now. In this office we know it now. Live another day, live another day. In this office we know it now. Live another day, live another day. In this office we laugh as we know. Laugh as we laugh as we know.
Wow. Bianca, you are a force of nature.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for working with BYGMusic, and we really look forward to being part of your journey and see everything that's going to happen, because this is amazing.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we'll see you guys very soon again.
Yes, actually, in person would be nice.
In person.
We're in the
Hopefully in
same
person.
city.
Yeah,
All
stay
right.
safe, wash your hands. We love and miss you.
Take care. Thank you again. All right, everybody. Bianco. Wow. A true artist, very, very much a force of nature, and someone who is not afraid to kind of use technology to get her emotions across, and is adept at it. And we're really happy to have her involved with BYGMusic. And we're also happy to have Walt Wines support us and in our endeavors to bring music and musicians together with their fans and empower music and musicians to stay creative and stay creating. So thank you, everybody. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. PST, we've got Mad, and we're very much looking forward to that performance and getting to know her. So thank you. And as always,